my God. Do y'all see this? Like, I'm back. Your girl is back.
Brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my.
I'm excited. I'm in Atlanta. I've moved. I'm finally settled in. I have all my stuff here. I have 6 boxes left to unpack out of probably like 50. Man, where have I been? This just feels different. Like, this actually feels like really good space. I hope you guys have seen my empty apartment tour. If you haven't, I will link it in the box below. This is the same size as the last apartment I had, but this is the best use of space that I have ever had in an apartment. And this area for my filming is what sold me. As soon as I saw that the dining room, I'm actually using what is supposed to be the dining room for filming. When I saw that it was separated from the rest of this apartment, like, I just knew it would be the perfect filming space. So that's what I did with it. If you follow me on social media, you know that these are records that I had, and I have some LED lighting, and I'm actually going to do some more with the lighting, and I'll do a whole finished apartment tour when I'm done. But there are so many things that I want to put up, artwork and stuff. So if you want to just keep up with that, you can follow me on social media at In The Mixxer on every platform, or you could just check back here when I do the empty apartment tour. So today I really wanted to talk about anxiety. This move for me has been eventful. As you guys know, most of you know, I did get sick back in July, and an update on that, I'm doing a lot better. But the process of moving has not been the easiest. I moved out of my last apartment very suddenly because of the water damage in my apartment. And then I had to put that stuff in storage. I had to quickly put that stuff in storage to kind of break that lease. Then I ended up going home for a little bit longer. Then I had to hurry up and come to Atlanta so that I could make it in time to go to school. And then I just had to find an apartment. So I finally found a place. I'm really excited I keep saying that I'm so excited, but I'm really excited to be in my place. But I realized that I never posted my last video that I filmed at my mom's house on anxiety. And this is something that I've been dealing with probably more than ever now that I've moved, but I really wanted to like just touch bases a little bit and tell you what's been helping me, and hopefully it'll help one of you guys. My question for you is, do you have anxiety? Have you ever been anxious? And what things help you to deal with them? So these are my top five, you know how I do. My top 5 ways to deal with anxiety. With anxiety, the first thing is just to identify your triggers. What situations do you feel like make you the most anxious? For me, it has to be conflict resolution. Anytime I'm trying to budget or manage my finances, and really just anytime I'm about to do something new. So that's the first step. You really want to know like what triggers you, so that when those moments come, you know that, okay, I know I usually get anxious around these times. You can prepare yourself for that. You know, talk yourself off the ledge, first of all. It's not as bad as you're making it seem, because a lot of times with anxiety, we worry a little bit too much. Try to identify when those times are coming beforehand so that you can try to ease your way through it. Conflict resolution for me, I mean, as long as you deal with people, you're gonna have to deal with some level of conflict resolution. You're not always going to agree with people. You're not always going to want to tell someone that they may have hurt you. Before those things happen, just ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? And then if you prepare yourself for what the worst is, knowing your triggers will help you worry less. So my next thing is just find somebody who will listen. If you have a friend that's a good listener, then you should talk to them if they'll allow you to talk to them. If you don't have a friend, there are pastors, teachers, psychiatrists, all kinds of doctors that will listen to you because that's their job. So if you can't find anyone close to you, a family member or a friend that will listen, then utilize the resources. There are free forums, online apps. There are programs in church. There are a lot of outlets for you to utilize, for people to listen to you if you don't have anybody to listen. Really being able to talk out your problems and figure out what's next is a great way to cope with anxiety. This next one is kind of obvious. I think you hear it everywhere, but exercise. Work it out. I'm about to be 30 in December, and I decided 60 days before my birthday that I was gonna do this challenge to exercise every day, find some kind of activity, not necessarily in the gym, not always in the gym, but just 60 days of dedication to myself, you know, really moving, getting out, being active, and seeing just how I feel afterward. And this last week, I did day 6 today, tomorrow will be a week, has been so calming for me and relaxing for me. It's something that I look forward to. Usually they say it takes 3 weeks to form a habit. It's only been 1 week for me, and I feel so good. I remember, you know, how I used to feel when I was working out before, and now I feel really great. I feel really, really good, and I have the gym too. This whole week, I don't think I was anxious at all, and I really think that has a lot to do with the fact that I've been exercising. The way my mind just runs a mile a minute. I just feel like that time where I'm in the gym, I got my music blasting, a nice playlist going, and I'm just taking all of that energy and putting it into something else instead of being alone with my own thoughts. Exercise helps deal with to cope with anxiety. It really puts the energy that you have, you know, focusing on one thing into something else. The next thing I will say is journaling, and not necessarily journaling, just writing something down, whether it's journaling, writing your thoughts every day, drawing, painting, coloring. Coloring has worked so much for me, whether it's a coloring book or I have an adult coloring book. I have a coloring book on my iPad, and I color with the eye pencil, but it's something about filling in the lines and completing something, starting something and finishing it gives me this kind of like satisfaction, and it's very, very, very soothing to me. A funny story, when I was in high school, grade school, my whole life, I used to sign my signature, and I used to sign it like I'd start on one piece of paper, and I would not stop until I filled the entire page up. And I really feel like it's probably the equivalent of a person that shakes their knee, but it was just so fulfilling to me. And I feel like that's why writing your thoughts down, getting them out of your head onto a piece of paper, or coloring, or painting your emotions, that's something that can really help you cope with your anxiety. So the last thing I have is just to meditate, breathe, pray. Find some time to just really let your mind namaste. Give yourself a chance to just clear your mind. I really enjoy using the breathe feature on my Apple Watch. I don't even have it on right now, but you guys know what I'm talking about. It's a feature that reminds you to just take a second to just stop what you're doing and just breathe. Daily devotions, taking time out to read a devotion, listening to a book. These are all things that have helped me, you know, deal with anxiety. So I hope this video helps you. Oh, for the channel. So pay attention from now on. The channel is going to be more catered to everything that I love, not just food. So pay attention to the playlist. If you are looking for a specific video, you can look at the playlist. My plan is to upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. I'm starting a new playlist on this channel for movie reviews. Also, I'll be vlogging a lot more, which I'm really excited about. And I will be uploading more for the YouTube on the Budget and other tech-related items for this channel. So thank you for watching. Please don't forget to click like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.